Hey YouTube, how's it going? Ryan Melrose here. And today, I'm basically going to be working on getting this last panel for this page of the comic, and while I'm doing that, I'm just going to talk about my views on the new Venom movie. Now, I'd have only saw that a few days ago, just a few days ago, and well, my views on it, well, I for one, I advise you not to listen to the critics. Apparently a lot of movie critics have given it have basically poo-pooed the entire movie. And well, personally I say go see it for yourself. Well, in my opinion, it's actually a pretty good movie. Now, were there things about the movie that I didn't like? Yeah, there were some things I didn't like. For starters, I didn't like the bad guy. Which, you know, he's the bad guy, you're not supposed to like him. Okay, that was a bit of a joke. Okay, getting serious now. Okay, what I didn't like about it is I felt that we didn't really see enough Venom in the movie. You know, for the most part, Venom made the same mistake most superhero movies make, and that is taking the costume off too much. Where you see, you know, we saw too much Eddie Brock, but not quite enough. Not quite enough Venom. And I've also noticed that in a lot of superhero movies, they tend to do that a lot. Especially when the characters are just talking, they always got the masks off, and costumes. And well, I don't know. Me personally, I find that a bit annoying. Because, you know, when you want to see a Venom movie, you want to see as much of Venom as possible. You want to see Venom doing his shenanigans, all that stuff that he does that we as Venom fans, you know, look for. You know, we like to see Venom biting people's heads off and, you know, absolutely just, pardon my French if you're religious, you know, fucking shit up. That's kind of what Venom does. And well, and to the bits we did get to see of that was pretty good. I'll admit it. I'm just saying, we could have had just a little bit more of it, a little bit more of Venom in symbiote form time. Venom and his symbiote. A bit more of that might have made the movie just that little bit better. Well, that's my opinion anyway. Well, let's see. Overall, Tom Hardy, he gives a good performance as Eddie Brock. I'm not entirely sure if Eddie Brock actually does the voice of the Venom symbiote either. I don't know if that's someone else or whether Tom Hardy actually did the voice as well. If he did, kudos, because that voice, Venom's voice, was just spot on. And I liked how they went with Venom as the anti-hero and not, not just the enemy of Spider-Man, trying to kill Spider-Man, even though, that's what Venom is really known for. But I just sort of feel like it was good not to see any of the main heroes from Marvel in it, just a pure solo Venom film. And really, for what it was really good. In my opinion, probably I'd have to say the best Marvel movie I've seen in years. It wasn't too over the top and not Avengers this, Avengers that, and in my opinion, I just feel that it really was a good movie for what it was. And as I said before, a lot of critics, they're really hating on this movie. And well, honestly, these days I don't think critics know a good movie, even if it came up, bit them in the ass. And I think they expect too much. But I quite liked it. The comedy side of the movie was pretty good. The relationship between Eddie Brock and the symbiote, I found that was pretty entertaining. The action scenes were really awesome. Let's see. I also find that, okay, well, the lovely lady who played Eddie Brock's love interest, she was a cutie. Liked watching her for 2 hours. So yeah, keep that in mind, boys. Yeah, ultimately, I'm really happy with what they did with the movie. I'm really happy what they did with the characters. I was just hoping for a little bit more Venom. That's the only thing I can find sort of wrong with it. Just not quite enough Venom. The CGI, the special effects, that was pretty good, and I liked the locations they used. And and it had in my opinion, had a pretty good cast to it. Now, there are some people I haven't heard of before, but they did a pretty good job. The acting was pretty good, in my opinion. But yeah, it's definitely worth a watch. I do strongly suggest you guys go to see it, and definitely stick around for the post-credits scene at the very end. You won't be disappointed. And I'll have to admit, when I first went in there, I didn't know what to expect. I thought for sure they were gonna screw it up completely, but no, they did not. And that was, well, made the movie more enjoyable. I kind of find it funny that, sometimes when you think a movie's going to be terrible, but then it always just sort of turns out better than you expect, like, because you'll think it's going to be absolutely horrid, absolutely just a lousy excuse of a film, and then it surprises you. And that is what I got with Venom. So yeah, and that's my opinion on the movie. And well, like I said, you know, you guys are just gonna have to go see it for yourselves. Yeah, what I'm working on here, this is for a new Almighty Eye story arc. We're finally doing the invasion of the Fagalorian Empire story arc. It's a story arc I've been trying to draw up for years, but couldn't quite work out a decent story to it, and now we've got the ball rolling here, and that is currently what I'm working on at the moment. Now, usually when I do a comic page, I usually do all the drawings on the one page, like the whole comic page together. And I've started to realize doing that was sort of shooting me in the foot, so to speak. So what was happening, hang on, oop, made a mistake here. Because I used to draw all the comic panels on the one page, the detail wasn't coming out as good. We weren't getting enough detail and not enough depth in the characters, and it was just sort of hurting what I was trying to do. So now I'm drawing every image that's in the comic page separately, and taking more time with it. You know, it's starting to look, well, more like how this page here has turned out. If you can see that very well. Anyway, I'll show you a still image later on when I'm finished. Oop. Yep, two almighty eyes in the scene. That's crazy, eh? Probably curious to why that's happening. I'm not going to tell you though. You're going to have to read this when it's finished. So yeah, guys, while you're watching me work on this, you know, feel free to take notes on what I'm doing. You know, this, cause the way I'm doing this here, this might help you out with your own projects. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nah, it needs to be a bit darker. Might be this part lighter. There we go. Alright, let's see how it looks so far from like a distant shot. Sort of. Alright. Yeah, get a load of that. Oop. There we go. But yeah, I wrote the original like Fagalorian invasion story arc. Oop, screwed up there. But ages ago, around when I first started doing Almighty Eye. But ultimately, I wanted a better story to it. I wanted a all the other versions of the story I came up with just weren't as good as what I have now, and well, I was only first starting out back then. My storytelling skills weren't as good back then as they are now, is the point I'm trying to get across. And well, now my storytelling skills have gotten to a point where now I can now not only do this project, I've also got a novel in the works too, a horror novel based off the Stonyville comics I used to do. I'm doing a novel about that. It's got a different name though. I named it after the villain in the story, Chase Hoodlands. Yeah, so that's something else for you guys to keep an eye out. You never know, I might actually do some readings on here one day, why not? Well, today you guys are in for a treat. You know, it's not often, actually I don't think I've ever done a video where you guys actually see me working on the comic. No, I don't think I've ever done that. But yeah, well, things in my life, you know, they've been quite interesting as of late. Let's see. Well, recently my sister got married up in Toowoomba. That was an awesome ceremony. It was beautiful, and you know, had a good time, although there were issues with me getting my meal for the reception dinner, because I'm vegan, and conveniently the caterers forgot all about me. Yeah, wasn't very nice. Not to mention they also didn't bring enough food for the entire reception. They were supposed to bring more, and they ended up more or less screwing my sister over. It's kind of a shame, you know, that stuff's not supposed to happen at your wedding. Basically what happened is she hired someone to do it, and then they went ahead and hired someone else from an agency and didn't give them all the details, so they ended up taking the $1,700 that Cassandra, my sister, paid for this, paid for the catering, and then she didn't even get half of what was promised. So yeah, talk about a bit of a screw job. Yeah, she was not. She definitely was not happy about that. No. Hmm. Other than that, I got to visit some really cool buildings leading up to the wedding. Got to see the Rockhampton St. Joseph's Cathedral. That's a 140-year-old cathedral, fully restored. And I was able to get in there, get some camera shots and things. And and that's going to be like the look of the cathedral in my Chase Hoodlands novel. So it was good to get something from it. Alright. Alright, I'm just going to quickly back up and see how this whole shot is looking at the moment. Ah, yes, that's a beauty. Alright. Alright, I'll start colouring the rest of her in. Alright, grab this. Alright, zoom her in. Okay, I'm gonna need to lower the scale a little bit. Doing that last little bit of detail for the windows, or some of these windows. My experience, I don't want to put these like little strokes here on all the windows because I find that it actually takes away from the illusion of the building. Like, you sort of get what I mean? Like if you do that, it's like doesn't really stand out, but if you only do it to some of them, the building will sort of stand out a bit more. So that's basically what I'm trying to do there. These yellow bits, that's like lights in the offices on. Well, they're all busy hard at work. Mighty Eye's beating himself up. Quite literally. For unknown reasons that only I know. Alright. Alrighty. Alright. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Just a couple more things I need, I think. Put a moon. There we go. Stick the moon over there. Oops. Gets me every time. Looks like someone tried to take a swipe at him. You know what would be cool? I reckon it would be cool if I could do a live video of me doing this. That way people can interact with me while I work. And that way, like before I put the words in the speech bubble, we could do something fun, like where I draw like an entire comic. And the people sort of watching sort of makes up the dialogue as a bit of a joke. Nothing serious, it's got to be funny. Even if the drawings itself are serious, like if it's a fight between two action heroes or whatever, but in the dialogue, you know, just come up with something funny for me to put in there for the sake of the video. But so far, I don't think video cameras do like live videos. Or at the very least, I know mine doesn't. Shame, really. Alright, yeah, right, what he's saying here. Oop. Caps lock. Alright, we'll just... Alright, now I better save that. Do. Spring takes forever sometimes. Hurry up, man! Honk honk! Beep beep! And now it's me taking forever. Where is it? Where? Here we are. Very important that I save the panel. Yeah. Alright, now I've got to reload it. Come on. That's it. Ooh. Camera's starting to run out of battery on me, so I better hurry this up and finish this video. So basically what I'm doing here, I'm copying the panel, going onto the the comic page here. And now my job is to position this the way I want it. Right, that's as low as it's going to get. Alright, so we'll sort of... I don't think I really need to do much. A little lower. A little lower. Alright, that'll do here. What I'll do is just now put the black border around it. And we are done did. Oh, okay. Looks like it's going to be slightly difficult, eh? Alright. No problem. I've beaten this problem before. Pretty simple, really. Alright, nearly there. So yeah, I hope this gives you guys some ideas on how to do your own projects. And, you know, I'm sorry if my review on the Venom movie was a little boring. You know, it's not often I do videos like this one where I interact much, but I do look forward to doing more of them so I can get better at it. And here we go. Check that out. The page is finished. I'm just gonna go at it. Ooh, okay, no I can't do that. Alright, cancel. Better save that before it runs away on me. I just sort of... Okay, now I can get a real good look at it. How cool does that look? Well guys, this is it for my video. Hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys let me know in the comments if you want me to do more videos like this where we get to see me actually work on the projects. Because yeah, I'm happy to make more videos like this and hopefully give you guys more ideas on how to do your own projects. And as always, you know, when you're creating, have fun, enjoy what you're doing, because otherwise you're not going to go very far if you're not really enjoying what it is you're doing. So do it for the fun, do projects because you want to do them. Don't do them because, you know, there's a big fat paycheck involved. After all, that's why Dragon Ball Evolution was such a flop. Anyways, until next time, I'll be back again for another video just like this one. Alright, stay safe guys, and happy creating.